I met Andy in the summer of 1945 when Betsy Wyeth brought him to the house. He was looking for a room to use for a studio. Well, she was Betsy James at the time. Anyway, she vouched for him, and I said, okay. See, my family has been on this land for generations. Captain Samuel Hawthorne built this house in 1801, and he used it as the Hawthorne Inn for many, many years. My mama was a Hawthorne, and my daddy was an Olson. And in 1893, I came along, and I was the first of 5. I had 4 brothers, Elviro, James, Frederick, and Samuel. And me, I'm Anna Christina Olson, and this is my world. But this is not me. I'll tell you a little more about that in a minute. First, you have to understand my disease. You see, when I was just a small child, I started falling down. And Mom and Daddy brought me down to Boston, and they did all kinds of exams for days, and they told me it was neurological. They told me it wasn't going to get any better, but they couldn't tell me what it was. So when I came back home and I couldn't walk no more, my brothers would carry me. And when I got too big to be carried, I would crawl. Because I'm a Mainer, and that's what we do. We just make with what world gives us. Anyway, it's said that Andy saw me outside my herb garden right here in this area, looking from the window down, and he was inspired by the post. But he never asked me about it. He never spoke to me about it. He actually tried to keep it a secret, but I would go up in the room and check it out and keep tabs on how far he was going. You see, I sat for Andy. I sat for him every summer from 1945 to 1967, the year of my demise. And I don't know why he didn't talk to me about it, but he didn't. He tried to keep it a secret. 1948, he finished the painting, and when he sold it to the Museum of Modern Art, he never would have guessed how it spoke to people, how it affected people. And those people wanted to visit me. They wanted to see me. So they came. The world came to Hawthorne Point in Cushing, Maine, and they met with me, and they couldn't believe that I was talkative and friendly and all that just because I crawl. This was a sacred space for me. And in 2009, when Andy died, he asked to be interned in our family plot, which is up past the barn here. There's some trees that he didn't put in, but he knew how much this meant to me. Andy put me in the spot that I wanted to be most in life. And when I couldn't be there, it gave me an opportunity to feel like I was at home. And thank you, my friend. Thank you for bringing the world to me, for bringing my world to the world. You have given me blessings I could never have imagined. Thank you. Thank you, my friend. I'm Angela Hall, and this has been the Oil Paint Monologues.